Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Rex Litter with the news. In this edition, Marat presents a BRC report. BMGH's medicine shortage sparks concerns, and Connor Watson signs with PNG Chiefs. Chairman of the Bipartisan Parliamentary Committee on Bougainville Affairs, Dr. Alan Marat, has presented the report on the nationwide public consultation recordings, regarding the Bougainville referendum today in Parliament. The consultation were undertaken as part of Parliament's continuing responsibility under the Bougainville Peace Agreement and the Constitution of Papua New Guinea.
Chairman of the Bipartisan Parliamentary Committee on Bougainville Affairs, Dr. Alan Marat, presented the report on the nationwide public consultation on the Bougainville referendum in Parliament today. This report is a significant step in fulfilling Parliament's ongoing responsibilities under the Bougainville Peace Agreement and the Constitution of Papua New Guinea. The nationwide consultation were designed to gather a comprehensive understanding of the perspectives and sentiments of the Bougainvillean people concerning their future governance and potential independence. Dr. Marat highlighted the importance of involving the public in this critical decision-making process as it aligns with the principles of peace, democracy, and self-determination outlined in the peace agreement.
The committee approached this task with a clear understanding that the question of Bougainville's future political status is among the most important constitutional and political issues facing our nation. It is an issue shaped by a complex history, a history from early human settlement through the times of early explorers, the period of German and British colonization, the Australian pre-independence rule, early PNG self-governance and independence, an issue shaped by the experiences of conflict and reconciliation and by the commitments made in the Bougainville Peace Agreement.
Dr. Marat detailed the key findings of the consultation, emphasizing the diverse opinions expressed by different groups across the country. He noted the need for transparency and thorough consideration of these views as government moves forward with discussions about Bougainville's political status and its relationship with the national government.
The discussions demonstrated a strong awareness of the importance of the issue and a shared commitment to addressing it thoughtfully, responsibly, and in a manner that upholds peace, stability, and the principles of our Constitution.
The report not only serves as a reflection of the people's voices, but also as a guide for policymakers as they navigate the complexities of Bougainville's future. Dr. Marat called for ongoing dialogue and collaboration between the national government and Bougainville's leadership to ensure a peaceful and inclusive process moving forward. In conclusion, Dr. Marat reaffirmed the commitment of the Parliamentary Committee to uphold the rights of the Bougainvillean people and to support their aspirations in line with the frameworks set forth in the Bougainville Peace Agreement. He urged all stakeholders to engage constructively in the pivotal phase of Bougainville's journey.
Although participants expressed a variety of views, several important themes emerged consistently across consultations in all regions. First, there was a strong recognition across all consultations of the importance of maintaining peace and stability. Participants frequently referred to the legacy of the Bougainville conflict and emphasized the need for Parliament to approach its consideration with care, responsibility, and a clear commitment to preserving the peace achieved through years of dialogue and reconciliation.
Many members of parliament during the debate called for deferral of the debate to another session of parliament as leaders want to have a clear understanding on the report presented. Freddie Moe, TV1 News.
The member for Samarai Murua, E.C. Henry Leonard, questioned the Minister for Lands, John Rosso, in Parliament today to explain why it has taken 6 years for land portions 138, 139 and 140 on Woodlark Island to be given back to the district for development. The land in question was issued to the foreign company for agricultural purposes but was disputed and transferred back to the district. Minister Rosso said the matter is currently in court.
The prolonged delay of transferring the Woodlark land portion 138, 139 and 140 to the landowners for development prompted the MP for Samarai Murua, E.C. Henry Leonard, to question Lands Minister John Rosso in Parliament today to explain the delay.
Current, we got three portions of land. 138, portion 139 and also 140. Much of Woodlark Island stop inside of this portion. And that portion of land is taken up by a foreign company. Company works in this place. Giran walking work agriculture. Up to date, one work agriculture. In 2020, Ms. Salemol, lands officers, from the National Lands Department, plus our land province. You go down and walk in inspection, and which they did. And based on the inspection, a report was produced. And out of the report, people are finding out that he got big road come up. Road is plow, Giran way stop up. And recommendations were being given in the report. And recommendation was straightforward. Asking Minister, forfeit him Giran. Now some like go back long, all customary landowners, some like retain him. He stop for government purposes and use.
Leonard said the landowners plan to have land development prospects including mining and agriculture.
Today, district is very fortunate. And we making program long and running right now. We thank him, national government, for giving us get up him ecotourism. Now walk, and we go. Now lands officers will go walk in this walk.
The Minister for Lands explained that the matter is before the courts.
However, as like everything else, we are open to court. So the company in question took the Lands Department, including myself, to court, Deputy Speaker, and quashed the forfeiture decision. However, the case has not ended. We have now reinstigated another forfeiture action to ensure that we're able to get this land and grant it, as we agreed, grant it to the district so that they can be able to pursue their ambitions. Mr. Deputy Speaker, government land, as always, when you do forfeiture actions, the tenant in question runs to the court, and the court at the time granted that the decision made by me as a minister at the time was not proper, but it has not closed the subject, Mr. Deputy Speaker. So I'd like to assure the good minister that we'll continue working in consultation with himself to ensure this is done. It has taken a long time, Mr. Deputy Speaker, but such is our court processes in Papua New Guinea, which sometimes take quite a while before the end end event.
Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
Member for Okapa Saki Soloma has raised serious concerns regarding the report of lack of medicines and medical equipment at the Port Moresby General Hospital. Soloma raised the concerns after a media report by overseas media highlighting the shortage of medications and alleged corruption within the Department of Health.
Member for Okapa, Saki Soloma, voiced concerns in Parliament today over the reported shortages of medicines and medical equipment at Port Moresby General Hospital. His remarks come in response to a media report from an overseas outlet that spotlighted not only the lack of essential medical supplies but also allegations of corruption within the Department of Health.
Time is broken money block country, na put money block health services go and big money you miss put him the plan debate you yet the speaker you make him debate blue side will help to and Moklo make him round blah stuff so Mr. That speaker I must money you put him long and how much million national government put him the health space. And we go down to PHA work lo happen so come up on the internal media report by Australian journalist interview Dr. Blomiplo Port Moresby General Hospital.
Soloma Fed highlighted the critical importance of ensuring that healthcare institutions like Port Moresby General Hospital are adequately supplied to provide necessary care to patients. He emphasized that the shortages could have dire consequences for patient outcomes and public health, particularly in a country where access to healthcare services is already challenging.
Why now man Mary sleep corridor Port Moresby General Hospital? Now why the medicine and the staff will treat him all? Now all this like enemy staff national capital district. Just imagine what's happening around the country. So in our health minister he explained him this house no people blow. Papa where is the problem? Money you may put him. But the system lo deliver milk service go yeah. One problem is that you saw this law no got. So the provincial health authority system. You may get them walk or you get problem with this law, you get plan minister to bring out blah. New plus system may come or you may go private go back to all plan system with provincial government running all hospital plan provinces na it's all a district so.
Minister for Health Elias Kapavore, when responding, said international media are not allowed to do reports at the Port Moresby General Hospital, which raises disagreements among the members of parliament from the opposition.
First one, Emma, imi sabelo abla media or abla video close circulate on social media. Mela make him firstly put him no record also. Memi right lo abla international media. Lo go into lo blausik blame lo country na expose him or sigma natin. It's against infringement on patients' rights and responsibilities. It's la time CEO blo PMJ na sabe lo desla no lo go into natin next video inside. But long mi play item all issue imikat len mi play sabe true lo one issue imikat lo PMGH. Na imi lo address him na stop.
Kapavore continued giving update on the health issues, but was distracted by a point of order from the governor of East Sepik, Alan Bird.
Like minister elaborate also, yes, amount pepa you put in, but actual case you go mamas. Good plalo you call him tasol. Because me planti you call him trabla nambalo ya.
Honorable Governor for East Sepik.
PMJ Chimisabe also more now or look side long. Specialist areas like kidney transplants, last year make him one blah. All make you heart specialist now. Kidney cancer facilities. We are doing a 200 million cancer facility, the PMJs for the first time in our country. So we need to allow PMJs to actually deliver at that level while we improve the primary health level. So what we're doing at Central Province, Imistratima, Quikila becomes the interim hospital, Central Province. Only got 6 doctors now will establish Quikila for the first time in the history. Mr. Abao, you can go and confirm with me, but there's 6 doctors.
Freddie Mo, TV1 News.
New data shows Papua New Guinea's malaria fight is uneven across provinces. While some highlands provinces are close to elimination, coastal provinces remain heavily burdened.
Figures from 2025 revealed nearly 1 million malaria cases nationwide, with 148 deaths. 5 provinces, New Ireland, West Sepik, East New Britain, Milne Bay, and Medang, carry almost half of the national burden. Figures from 2025 revealed moderate risk provinces such as Northern, East Sepik, Morobe, and Gulf also report tens of thousands of cases each year. Health officials warn these regions could slide back into higher transmission if resources are not sustained. By contrast, the highlands are showing progress. Western Highlands and Southern Highlands are in pre-elimination status, with fewer than 3,000 cases combined. Provinces like Enga, Eastern Highlands, Chimbu, and Jiwaka are classified as very low risk, though officials note small increases in parasite index trends. This provincial picture sets the stage for the coalition's recent launch, where leaders pledge to direct resources to high-burden areas while sustaining gains in the highlands. Health officials say success will depend on balancing the fight across provinces to achieve malaria elimination by 2035. Susan Oriape, TVWAN News.
Healthcare workers from across the 8 districts of Eastern Highlands Province gathered at Peace Park in Goroka recently to celebrate International Midwifery Day, which is observed worldwide on May 5th. The celebration brought together nurses, midwives, educators, and health leaders under the global theme 1 million more midwives.
The celebration of International Midwifery Day at Peace Park in Goroka provided a platform for health workers from the 8 districts of Eastern Highlands Province to highlight the critical role midwives play in maternal and newborn health. With the global theme 1 million more midwives, the event highlighted the pressing need for increased midwifery personnel in Papua New Guinea, where there is a demand for an additional 6,000 midwives. This call to action reflects broader concerns about healthcare access and quality, particularly in rural areas where maternal and infant mortality rates remain significantly high. During the celebration, participants engaged in discussions about the importance of midwifery education, professional support, and effective healthcare policies to ensure that women and newborns receive the care they need. Health leaders and educators emphasized that strengthening the midwifery workforce is crucial not only for improving health outcomes but also for empowering women in their communities. The event served as both a celebration of achievements in midwifery and a rallying point for advocacy towards building a more robust healthcare system that can better serve the needs of mothers and children in Papua New Guinea. Staff members from the Eastern Highlands Provincial Health Authority attended the event, including Chief Executive Officer Dr. Pomuso Varima, who delivered the keynote address. In his speech, Dr. Varima acknowledged the dedication and sacrifices of midwives in improving the health and well-being of mothers and babies in the province and throughout Papua New Guinea. Freddie Moe, TV1 News.
Midwifery coordinator at the University of Goroka, Clara Gove, has made a strong appeal to the Eastern Highlands Provincial Health Authority to create more positions for midwives. She emphasized that increasing employment opportunities for trained midwives would contribute greatly to improving the quality of care provided for mothers and newborns in Eastern Highlands and across Papua New Guinea. Gove made this call during the recent celebration of the Midwifery Day in Goroka.
The University of Goroka has pledged to support and strengthen midwifery education and workforce development in the country. Speaking on behalf of the university, Dr. Matthew Lando said the initiative aims to increase the number of qualified midwives and help address the growing demand for skilled maternal health care workers across the country. He said introducing direct entry in Papua New Guinea would help address the shortage of midwives while maintaining the number of general nursing officers providing essential healthcare services in health facilities. Clara Gove, the midwifery coordinator at the University of Goroka, acknowledged the support and stated that when students are trained as midwives, they will also practice midwifery care in an obstetrics and gynecology unit. She also raised concerns that a high number of grade 12 dropouts can be given the opportunities to take up midwifery as a career of choice. Gove said the government will take ownership of the program as they will also be under the Hearst Scholarship and the sustainability of the program is guaranteed. Gove further stated that between 75 and 100% of scholarships for the 5 midwifery programs at universities are currently funded through the Australian Awards PNG Scholarship. There is no support from the government or business arms, but from individuals. Susan Oriape, TV1 News.
TV1 News continues with the day's other stories when we come back. Stay with us.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSB's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSB's One Talk Wallet. PSB's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
When you're all in, anything can happen. Grab a Coca-Cola and enjoy the moment.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo and milk taste and added nutrients, Milo and milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG e Mia. Fine PNG made.
You have to meet my best friend. She's the sweetest. Hey, check out my hair.
Which one? The one on your head or the one in the sink? Relax. Next time, just use the Mega Growth Anti-Damage Relaxer. It's infused with wonder oils and conditioning proteins for visibly less hair breakage after retouching. Now your hair looks great.
Thank you.
Mega Growth Anti-Damage No-Light Cream Relaxer for visibly less hair breakage after retouching.
Welcome back. 25 million is being provided to PNG EIB Global, the development arm of European Investment Bank, to expand a network for drinking water in towns across the country and in the capital, Port Moresby. The project aims to bring steady supplies of potable water to an extra 400,000 people in Papua New Guinea. The financing agreement was announced today in Port Moresby during the EU-PNG Business Forum.
EIB Global provides Papua New Guinea with €25 million concessional loan combined with a €16.4 million financial contribution by the European Union to increase availability of drinking water countrywide. Through this funding, the EIB Global through Water PNG will expand networks for drinking water in towns across the country and in the capital, Port Moresby. The project aims to bring steady supplies of potable water to an extra 400,000 people in Papua New Guinea. The financial agreement was announced today in Port Moresby during the EU Papua New Guinea Business Forum. This concessional loan is supported by the European Union with a $13.4 million investment grant and $3 million for expert help to implement the project, in line with the EU's Global Gateway Investment Strategy. Papua New Guinea Secretary for Treasury Andrew Oiki said through this investment, they are strengthening the resilience of urban water services against climate change and ensuring that provincial centers are equipped to support a growing population and a vibrant rural-based economy. EIB Global's financial forms part of a $77.3 million PNG water supply and sanitation program, which the World Bank has supported since 2017. While the World Bank is financing works in 6 municipalities, EIB Global will support other towns. Tracy Pa, TVWAN News.
Papua New Guinea now has a standard procedure for approving, licensing, regulating and monitoring out-of-home care centers. The National Office for Child and Family Service has put together the document called the National Standards for Out-of-Home Care Centers with the support of the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. The National Office for Child and Family Services started in 2020 with various workshops and meetings leading to the launch last Thursday. Minister for Community Development, Youth and Religion, Jason Peters, said the establishment of the national standards of out-of-home care centers will ensure the welfare of PNG children is improved. The 2026 Pacific Media Partnership Conference commenced today in Port Moresby. The two-day event brought together broadcasters, journalists, media executives and industry partners from across the Pacific and the Asia-Pacific region. The meet allows media practitioners to collaborate and deliver credible, independent journalism that informs, educates, and empowers people across the region.
The regional conference for media practitioners across the Pacific is underway in Port Moresby with broadcasters, journalists, media executives, and industry partners from across the Pacific and the wider Asia-Pacific region. The event, co-hosted by the National Broadcasting Corporation and the Asia-Pacific Broadcasting Union, with aims to identify the work progress of media in the Pacific and how it can save the society positively. Speaking on behalf of the Information and Telecommunication Technology Minister Peter Tamalili Jr., NBC Board Deputy Chairman Henao Hidu emphasized the critical role Pacific Islanders play in telling their own stories, stressing that media professionals carry a significant responsibility in shaping accurate narratives.
Seamless transactions across multiple sectors. 2. Government Cloud, currently hosting more than 146 government agencies.
He added that forums like Pacific Media Partnership Conference are vital as they allow media practitioners to come together, reflect on their shared role, and strengthen their commitment to delivering credible, independent journalism that informs, educates, and empowers people across the region. The conference focused on key challenges and opportunities facing the media industry, including building resilience in the digital era, developing sustainable business and monetization models, promoting media freedom, and others, including strengthening responsible journalism across the region. Michael Tamtipais, TV1 News.
In welcoming European investors today at the 5th European Union PNG Business Forum, Prime Minister James Marape shared that PNG is the largest economy and population center in the Pacific, with an estimated population of 12 million, significant natural resources, and a strategic position as a gateway between Asia and the Pacific. During the high-level plenary, participants will explore how the EU and PNG can deepen sustainable trade and investment partnership.
Papua New Guinea is the largest economy and population center in the Pacific, with an estimated population of 12 million, significant natural resources, and a strategic position as a gateway between Asia and the Pacific. Prime Minister James Marape, in welcoming European grants at the 5th European Union PNG Business Forum today, said the country presents growing opportunities for sustainable trade and investment across sectors, including infrastructure, connectivity, agribusiness, renewable energy, and extractive industries.
Relate to Europe in the traditional Westminster system of government. We have a general reputation as an economy that honors contracts. And so we're the same place in business. You relocate your gate here. Your gate must be here in PNG. In the PNG gate, the European Union business president, together we produce from PNG and export. So there's 5 billion people in the Asian marketplace. We have cultural affinity to the Asian marketplace than most nations. At a bilateral level, we relate to China very well. We relate to Japan very well. We relate to South Korea very well. We relate to all ASEAN nations, especially Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia very well.
The partnership between the European Union and Papua New Guinea is grounded in the Samoa Agreement between the EU and the Organization of Africa, Caribbean and Pacific States, and is further guided by the EU strategy for cooperation in the Indo-Pacific and the EU Global Gateway. PNG was the first Pacific country to ratify the EU-Pacific Interim Economic Partnership Agreement in May 2011 and benefits from full tariff fees and quota-free access to the EU single market.
This forum is about our shared vision of an open, sustainable, and prosperous Indo-Pacific. This forum is about translating political commitments into concrete trade and investment projects. The European Union is a very big trade and investment partner of Papua New Guinea, and I was very pleased to hear the Prime Minister quoting some trade figures, which are indeed impressive and which prove that distance, may it be 14,000 kilometers between Europe and Papua New Guinea, is not an impediment to have very prosperous trade relations.
The high-level plenary will provide strategic direction for the forum by exploring how the EU and PNG can deepen sustainable trade and investment partnerships under the Global Gateway Initiative, while advancing private sector-led growth, economic diversification, and long-term development priorities. Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
In finance news, the kina closed unchanged at $0.2291 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, our kina was buying $0.2216 US, $0.3057 Australian dollars, $0.1824 euro, and 35.13 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold, palm oil, and crude oil closed higher, while coffee, cocoa, and copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, ASX closed higher, and all ordinaries closed higher as well. TV1 News continues after the break. Stay with us.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, PSP's One-Talk Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at PSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Talks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
When you're all in, anything can happen. Grab a Coca-Cola and enjoy the moment.
Dad's gonna be home soon. Dinner's not ready. He's gonna be mad. Mom's trying her best. If it's not ready, oh no. I'm proud of my old man. If he can change, anyone can.
Snacks Noodles. Tastier, but you like him more.
It is bouncing off the upright try. William Paseka. And the ball, big shot coming in.
Oh, Tamika wrapped it around the fullback, and she'll score the first try with a 10-metre slide.
So that is what they are playing for. The UEFA Super Cup anthem has had its airing. The handshakes are underway. The action is almost sent to defence. Bouncing dangerously in off the bar and in! Spurs in front! Mickey van der Ven! Hold on to Dembele. Dangerous ball, it's in! Paris level! What a turnaround from the European champions!
Thanks for staying with us. Papua New Guinea has marked a major milestone in its Catholic community, hosting its first ever national ADMA Congress alongside a large Marian youth camp in Port Moresby.
The Shrine of Mary Help of Christians came alive as 35 mothers and young people gathered for the inaugural Association of Mary Help of Christians National Congress from May 28 and 29. The event also marked 25 years of ADMA in Papua New Guinea and served as preparation for the next International Congress scheduled for the Philippines in 2028. Church leaders delivering talks during the Congress encouraged members to live out their faith through service, highlighting ADMA's role in supporting youth and families within the Salesian mission. A highlight was the presence of ADMA Philippines President Maria Junifa Malig, who shared her personal journey of faith and devotion. Following the Congress, attention shifted to the Marian Youth Camp held at Don Bosco Technical Institute. The camp also included sports, team-building activities, and spiritual reflections, such as Eucharistic adoration, confession, and a rosary procession. The event concluded with a Eucharistic celebration at the shrine. More than 200 youths took part. Organizers say the Congress and Youth Camp mark a significant step in strengthening faith formation and youth engagement within the church in Papua New Guinea. Susan Oriape, TVWAN News.
In regional news, a new program is being rolled out to help Queensland teachers better cater for students with complex needs. The government says up to a quarter of children at Queensland state schools have a disability.
Wendy Collins is a teacher with more than 20 years' experience. She's noticed an increase in kids at school with complex needs.
When I first started teaching, I think there may have been one student in the school. Now, in classrooms, it's actually 20%, 30% of the kids in the school.
The government says up to 1 in 4 students has a disability.
Disability takes many different forms.
Over the last few years, we've seen more and more complex students enter our schools.
It's prompted the government to find new ways to better equip teachers.
We're partnering with 2 universities to either offer a graduate diploma or micro-credentials in areas like autism and ADHD.
It's something Wendy Collins is keen to take up. When she was at university, she says disability wasn't a focus of her degree.
No training in any way to be able to support kids with disabilities in the classroom.
It's a similar story for fellow teacher Jasmine Henry.
At university, I remember doing one unit on diverse learners. It really wasn't targeted for students with disability though, from what I remember.
The government is offering these courses to up to 200 teachers a year over the next 3 years. But that's just a fraction of the almost 50,000 educators in the classroom.
Well, I think it's important to have made a start.
What do I enjoy about the job? It's actually the simple things. It's seeing the kids who struggled with something, who have success.
The Northern Territory's infrastructure minister says the U.S. Navy has expressed interest in using Darwin's controversial Darwin ship lift once it's built. Last month's Northern Territory budget revealed that the project's cost has blown out by another $30 million, taking it to $850 million in total. Bill Yan says around half of that has been spent, with work ramping up in the coming months.
At the top end of Australia sits an embattled infrastructure project set to finally be completed early next year.
We've got day shift, night shift on this site, 180 employees or workers running around doing the work that you see here at the moment, so we're aiming for that March completion date.
The late rush to finish the Darwin ship lift coming 11 years after it was first announced, at a cost to taxpayers 8 times what was originally pledged. And despite the massive spend, all revenue will go to Australia's largest pearling company, not the NT government.
To walk away from the contract would cost too much, and we would lose the investment that we've put in so far. So the smart thing to do, which is what the CLP government has done, has taken the project on.
The Infrastructure Minister now spruiking its benefits, including potential high-profile users.
I believe that the US are also watching this project closely to see how it can benefit them.
Part of the US being attracted to doing more from Darwin, and it is doing more from Darwin, is the broader assets that are here.
At the beginning of the year, it was announced the ship lift would form part of a wider Northern Marine complex, a proposed base for ship maintenance services, hoping to cash in on the new facility.
Electricians, mechanics, welders, painting and blasting. There is so much required to work on vessels when they come out of the water. We'll do some of that heavy lifting to prepare the Marine Precinct for investment, but then we want to see private sector investment to come in and partner with government and partner with the project that we have here to grow that marine economic benefit longer term.
Legislation setting access rules and prices for use of the ship lift is set to be introduced to Parliament later this year.
And that ends the news segment. Sports is next. Don't go away.
Mama Leitja, aina em noringi mipla. Papa sa veel lees taimem Leitja. Taimen belat, missä on Leslosta. En by time no good new. Pop's changing pasinya. We one bell, now I'm a master.
How is it?
Almost.
Tremken.
The spring sun of Suncorp Stadium on Nine's Wide World of Sports, we are underway.
The signal always brings us together. Purchase your Digicel Red Dish DTH kit for only 249 kina at the nearest outlet. Digicel TV. More channels, more choices, more value.
This is going to be the flagship competition and players that have been discovered. Always remember those months starting in Hamilton City, Brett Mason, Edward, Reece Walt, Vader, Ezra Mann, Bumps Getty, Humphrey, William Mononga, Corey, Chemical Tours the game.
We should start a rap group.
What you watching?
Stay tuned. We got something cooking for y'all.
We gotta celebrate. Together, we can take this to the next level.
From here on out, it's go big or go home. It's our time.
Rap Shit premieres Wednesday, June 17th, 10 p.m. on HBO.
So the mistress is here.
So you're just gonna watch your wife disrespect me like that, Alfred?
Dad, I'm time blow you mean no walking disciplinary safatu.
Who's there?
I've done something that'll make you upset. What are you talking
Kyra.
about? Jeff.
Don't be afraid. I'm not one of the bad guys. I've come here to rescue you.
That we need to track Tanggol.
Then we'll search every corner of this entire neighborhood, Polito.
Oi. You make you want him enloquecer, huh? You no good plan Mary. You want a beginning.
Thanks for staying with us. In sports, the 2025 minor premiers, Ley City FC, began their 2026 Premier Soccer League season with 4-0 win over NCD FC in front of their home excited fans at the PNGFA Academy in Ley.
From the start, Ley City FC showed they were the stronger team, displaying a good attack early into the match. They dominated and controlled most of the game, with Solomon Kamake scoring the first goal. Soon after, Gabi Yanum scored the second goal from a penalty kick, and Juvesta Sakai added another goal to bring their score 3-0. The scoring spree continued for Ley City FC as they scored another to seal the win 4-0. The goalkeepers also played an important role. Ley City FC's young goalkeeper Daniel Sakura started the match and did well in the first half. In the second half, experienced goalkeeper Ronald Warrison came on as a substitute to deny any goals from the opponents. Ley City FC will have little time to recoup and play against another home team, Morbe Wawens, on Wednesday at the PNG FA Academy. With a strong team and good form, they will aim to win again and collect another 3 points in front of the home crowd. Susan Oreape, TVWAN Sports.
The Papua New Guinea Football Association welcomed former Australian Socceroos captain and Olympian Paul Wade and his wife Valerie over the weekend to the PNG Football Stadium. PNGFA President John Capinato presented Wade with a match ball during the opening weekend of the 2026 Premier Soccer League season. The presentation took place before the Round 1 match between Hekari United FC and Medang United FC. It was a significant event for PNGFA, Premier Soccer League teams and football fans. Wade was in Papua New Guinea as part of activities surrounding the SP Sports Awards and the launch of the 2026 PSL season. PNGFA thanked the SP Sports Awards Organizing Committee, the PNG Olympic Committee and the PNG Sports Foundation for supporting Wade's visit to Papua New Guinea. Sydney Roosters utility player Connor Watson is PNG's chief number 3. Watson joined the Chiefs on a 2-year deal for the 2028 and 2029 seasons.
Connor Watson will be playing with the PNG Chiefs in the 2028 and 2029 seasons. He is signing number 3. One of the NRL's most respected and versatile players, Watson will arrive at the PNG Chiefs with extensive top-level experience across multiple positions, including hooker, lock, and the halves. His professionalism, leadership, and team-first mentality have made him one of the game's most valuable players throughout his career. Watson has built his career within some of the NRL's strongest football systems, spending time with both the Newcastle Knights and Sydney Roosters, while also representing New South Wales on 5 occasions in the State of Origin football. Watson joins the growing list of elite players committing to the PNG Chiefs project, reinforcing the club's vision of building a world-class organization grounded in culture, professionalism, and long-term success. PNG Chiefs General Manager of Football Michael Chalmers said Watson's character and professionalism stood out throughout the recruitment process. PNG Chiefs CEO Lorna McPherson said Watson represented exactly the type of person and player the club wanted, helping shape the future of the organization. She said his sense of purpose and the way he treats people is what impressed them. Meanwhile, the PNG Chiefs continue assembling a high-performance roster ahead of the club's inaugural NRL season in 2028. Susan Oreape, TVWAN Sports.
That's it for sports. Now the weather report. In regional forecast, Southern Port Moresby sunny then fine tonight. Popondetta evening occasional heavy showers, rain periods. Omase lay cloudy with evening showers, rain periods and thunderstorms. Wewak and Vanimo occasional evening heavy showers, rain periods, then cloudy. New Guinea Islands, Lorengau few evening showers, then partly cloudy. Kimbe partly cloudy with possible few showers. And Highlands region, Mediterranean Wabeg occasional heavy showers, rain periods and thunderstorms, then cloudy. Ocean forecast for PNG areas for the next 24 hours. Coral Sea, seas light with east to southeast winds of 10 to 15 knots. Solomon Sea, seas light to moderate with southeast winds of 10 to 20 knots. Bismarck Sea, seas light to moderate with southwest winds of 10 to 20 knots with gusts. Pacific Ocean, seas moderate to patches rough with southerly to southwest winds of 10 to 25 knots. And coastal waters forecast, waters of Samurai Island to Cape Vogel and Olmin Bay Islands, seas 1.5 to 2 meters. Waters of Finsafen through Vitia Strait to CRC Long Island to Medang, and waters of New Island to New Britain and Bougainville, seas 1.5 to 2.5 meters. And that's been another edition of TV1 News. Thanks for your company. Good night.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by